And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
Try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do to me to keep me from fulfilling my dreams. Sometimes this life is not what it seems. Sometimes you're just stuck in the...
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Donovan Solano. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Julio Rodriguez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. 2 out, space is empty. The next offering misses. And it's 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Logan Gilbert.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball in.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
No strike.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. There's a strike. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Just missed. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That one misses. Full count now. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
No score here in the second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in Toronto, bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. Gilbert back to work. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
George Springer stands in now and watches strike one.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. no doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Move to first. Dives back. Out.
You're out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 3 for 7 in the series so far. On the corner for a strike. Man at first, one away.
One ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-2. Slider misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Check on the runner, and Springer's in there safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third, and that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Miles Straw in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from and There's just no one there to knock it down.
Mitch Garver in the box now. No balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Donovan Solano. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Polanco, the lead runner, out at second. Garver over at first with 1 away. That misses, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that's too high. Straw starting up the middle at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. Out to center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Ernie Clement digs in now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away. One out. Runner at second. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That one missed. That one the other way. Moore makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. The 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one's in there. Now 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two outs. There's a strike at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Kirk batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runners on the move. There's the ball. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. And that just misses. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. That one the other way. Strong. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Raley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. And midway in the 4th, Blue Jays 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The wind and the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fastball is outside. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Snyder getting loose out there. Saucedo, a left-hander, also throwing. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner at first. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
And here comes the Mariners manager. New pitcher for the Mariners, Emerson Hancock.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Barger in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Straw stands in now and watches strike 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch misses in. Throw. Save.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Varsho at third. Barger at second with nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 now. In the air out towards right center. Moore on his way over. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores.
But right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bichette goes. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Hancock checks over to first, and he's back. Runner takes off. Fought off foul. Move to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits. No errors, no one left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Berrios back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them.
Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next is the designated hitter, Austin Shenton. That one ripped. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Throw to second, safe. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Base knock center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And it's caught for the out. So man aboard, Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside.